everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 13 of Let's Build a Shopping District. Getting right into things, I changed the wallpaper to be one of the kids' ones because I was looking at it and I felt like the plain wallpaper was a bit too plain and wasn't quite fun enough for a kid's store because I felt like the wallpaper should be fun and it should be bright, and I feel like this wallpaper really fits both of those things and makes the store look a lot better. Since this wallpaper is a lot busier, I did get rid of all the wall decals, and this may not go with the whole forest theme quite as well as the previous wallpaper it did, but I think we can at least say that the store is sort of an outdoor and nature theme. And I did also put in the wood paneling behind where the clothes are, and also Lois and Colleen point out to me that if I had the move objects cheat off, that I could change the wallpaper and I wouldn't remove a bunch of stuff. And I was so happy when they pointed that out to me because I did not think about that. So that is such a relief that I could change the wallpaper without having to worry about things getting deleted. I thought it was just because of how the objects were placed, like not because of the cheat itself being on. So that's a relief to know that. So in the whole clothing area, I did take the mannequins off of the pedestals because it was pointed out to me that you wouldn't be able to change the outfits and you wouldn't be able to actually purchase clothes from them. And I do want Sims to be able to do those things. I did say, like when I was placing them, I did say, oh, they won't be able to dance with them, but then somehow I didn't also make the connection that they wouldn't be able to purchase from them or set the outfits. It's just a bit of a ditzy moment, I guess, there. And Archaic Dawn suggested that I take the mannequins off of the center platform or center pedestal and put just folded clothes on them instead, which I do think looks pretty nice. So we are down to just 3 mannequins. There's 2 female ones and 1 male one. I also did change the colors of them up so they're a little bit brighter and more fun looking. And at the end of making all the changes to the store itself, I'll show myself giving the mannequins their outfits. Oh, also Matthew suggested that I add in some mirrors somewhere in the clothing area. So I put them on either side of the door where I did have some clothing racks at one point. I think that does look better because it was a little bit busy with the clothes there before. So I think that's about it for the changes to the clothing area. Really quickly, I did fix the bear because Dan pointed out that the back of it, that it was popping out through the back of the chair. And before moving upstairs, I added in the folding clothes to the other side of the clothing display. I did leave the ones on the boxes on the half wall uncovered because my name is Claire Lem pointed out that they could be like shoe boxes, and I was all for having less of those boxes to cover up. For up here, Robert thought the Moon and Stars rug would look nice, so I put that in the center of all these stuffed animals. And then Joey and Courtney and Emily all pointed out that I could have used the giant stuffed bunny to get an additional kind of stuffed animal in there. I forgot that I could put that one in there. And a lot of you also thought it'd be really cute to have a tea party set up with these. So at first I pulled out the stump table and then had the tea set on top of it. But then I realized that that didn't exactly make sense, and plus it was a little bit big. So what I did instead was I got a little bit creative and I used that stool that came with Spa Day and put the tea set on that. So it is a seat, so the tea set didn't snap to it, so I just raised it up a little bit, but I think it looks nice because none of the actual tables were small enough or really looked right for that. Here I got rid of one of the chemistry sets because there was only one color choice, so I realized there didn't really need to be 2 of them. And using that extra space, I added in a couple of giraffes and a dinosaur. I believe Bonfire requested that there be a rainbow giraffe somewhere, so there it is. Over here I'm changing one of the activity tables colors because it was green and there's enough green in there. Also adding in a couple of wall decals because I figured there could be a little something extra in those spots. Back downstairs, Ziana thought some flower patches in the window display would look really nice to give it more of a foresty outdoors kind of a look. So I just used the same flowers and I put a couple of them in each of the windows. I didn't raise them up all the way so that the bottom of them was on top of the platforms because I thought it would look a little bit nicer if they were lower. So that's it for the changes to the shop itself. So now I'm just picking out the outfits for the 3 mannequins. As I mentioned before, there's 2 female ones and 1 male one, and with all the outfits I wanted them to have a somewhat outdoorsy look, so I did use stuff from Outdoor Retreat. I also had picked out clothing that had animals on it because I thought that'd be cute. I really like this outfit. It's not completely outdoorsy, but I thought the shirt dress with the rabbit on it was adorable. And for this one, I went with one of the long sleeve shirts that came with Outdoor Retreat along with some jeans, and for the shoes, I picked out some hiking boots. So that's about it for that one, and a last minute change to a purple shirt. For the male mannequin, I went with a similar long sleeve shirt from Outdoor Retreat, the one with the little, I think it was a jackalope on it, with some ripped jeans and some hiking boots as well, and that's it for the outfits for the mannequin. Before moving on to the new stuff, I want to show how the mannequins look with their clothing and their poses all picked out. So this one over here has the, I think it was the playful pose, and then I gave this one the business pose, and this one over here has, I think it was the active one. So I definitely think that it looks nicer with the mannequins having their outfits all picked out. So for the rest of this part, I wanted to work on the back of this store, also getting some stuff out the front, in the front of this one, and also getting the basic layout of this whole building done, like the apartment upstairs, and also, I did not mean to grab that, also the store down here, and then getting the basement put in for the sci-fi themed bar that's going to be down there. For back here, a lot of you wanted to see a playground. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to fit back here because it is quite narrow, but I'll do what I can. So before getting this, and I actually wanted to put the fence that's going to be for here and first. I'm not sure what kind of fencing I want to use here, so I figure maybe if I get something for this building in, that'll help me to figure out a little bit better. And I do want this, I want to fence off an area here to be kind of like the backyard for the apartment that's up here, because I want to have a staircase that comes down and that's how you get up into it. So that's the plan for that. As far as the fencing for back here, I think I'm going to go with the same type of fencing. I do really like how this one looks. And it is really nice that it's continuous also, so you don't have the annoying breaks in it. Okay, so we can push it out a little bit more. I'm going to knock that out. I just wanted a nice private fence for back here since it is pretty much going to be like someone's... It's not really going to be anywhere where customers are going. So it is fine to have it be a bit more closed off. And then I do want to figure out the fencing for the playground. I was thinking about a chain link fence, but I'm not so sure about that. Maybe we could do a hedge fencing. That could be pretty fun for that. So do we have, we don't have a shorter hedge fencing. We could go with this one. I think that could be, yeah, I think that works. We got something fun since this is going to be a kids area. Yeah, I like how that looks. Although, yeah, it might be good to pull that out a little bit more. I don't think I'm able to fit the large jungle gym thing in here, but what I could fit in is the monkey bars, and then maybe a picnic table, like kids' picnic tables or something like that. So go over here to kids. I think it says miscellaneous. And we can fit one over here. So this can just be like a for sale kind of thing. Let's go with a fun, more fun color than just a white. I mean, a green would look nice. Or, actually, no, we'll go with that. See this? Yeah, I'm just not even gonna be able to fit this in. Like, I can't have the back there. There's not enough space for it. I do need to turn the move objects cheat on really quick, so let me just do that. bb.move objects. Alright, we've got that. And you can choose whether this is for kids to actually play on or whether it's just a for sale kind of a thing. I'm thinking more so that it can be stuff that's for sale. And I think the picnic tables are in miscellaneous comfort? Oh no, outdoor. Or not. Where were they? Oh, I think we have to go to here. Yeah. Okay, here they are. I think this is like, this is more of the kids one, so we can have a couple of these. And let's do a green and an orange. I think that looks fine. And how about a taller sign in between the two of them? Yeah, unfortunately, ooh, this one looks, yeah, that one looks fun. Like something you might see in a kid's shop. Unfortunately, I'm just not really going to be able to fit a whole lot back here. I was hoping to do a lot more with the space, but there's not really a lot of space, and I don't want this to go way far back. Okay, so what do we want to do as far as the flooring? Do I want to use flooring, or do I want to just use a ground cover? Could try this, although there is a actual flooring type like that, so I should probably just stick with that. Okay, so we can have that. This probably isn't exactly the safest surface to play over, but it's a Sims, that kind of thing doesn't matter. I do like this one. I like this one. I think I'm going to stick with that. So let's get the lighting for that. I'm going to go with this one. and place some on either side of here. We'll do one up there, one on the other side, and let me go to the night view to check out this lighting. For some additional lighting out here, I could have some of these in the corners, so that way it's just something subtle, but it helps. So I don't really want anything that's big and obvious. Okay, let's push that back into the corner a little bit more. Unfortunately, these don't really do a whole lot for lighting, but I will probably get some more lighting back in here, so that will help some. I think that's it that I'm going to do there. I'm going to keep it pretty simple, not shove a whole ton of stuff back there. So I'm going to set some stuff up here, so we should get a door. I think I had black in the front. What did I have in the front? What is this? Is this... No, okay, no, it's a darker brown. It's this one. Yeah. Let's also get some windows in, like this. I do want to change the flower beds that I used here, just so it doesn't look exactly the same. So I think I'm going to go with this one, change the color so it isn't exactly the same as it was in the first building that we did. I think that had this one. Did it? Yeah, it did. I think there's some different flower colors for this. Okay, good, there are. Let's go with orange. I think orange pairs really nicely with blue. And I'll get rid of these out front here, do the same thing with some orange, and get them right below here. Alright, that looks good. Although, one of these, this one's actually going to be a door. We're going to change that one to a door, so this can be the apartment entrance. And I'll place a... Let's go with a landing, like just a 2x1 landing. So the staircase can just run along this fence here, and then the door's right here. Okay, we do need to figure out what kind of flooring we want. Also some trim. I'm thinking some wood. Like maybe this, to give it kind of a slightly weathered look. And, okay, no, that trim's a little too big. There's just some white trim. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, for the staircase, I just want one that's not gonna pop up with a wall next to it. Okay. Actually, I want one, like, maybe one like this. Yeah, I think that one will do the trick. Let's get it in wood. A wood coloring, if I can... Perfect, okay, then I can get a more old-fashioned railing on it so it doesn't look quite so modern. I guess I'll go with this one. I do want something a little bit simpler for that. And do we have... I think there's a matching fence somewhere here. Okay, this one's it. Okay, so we'll just add that in. Okay, we just have to replace this. Okay, got it. Actually, I would like a thinner... Ooh, perfect. Let's go with this trim. And as far as the flooring goes, not so sure about that one. What about this one? This definitely has a nice weathered look to it. Oh, let's also get a column underneath of that. So this probably does look a little bit odd, but I think that's fine. It's not really meant to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. So going into this apartment, we do need a door, maybe just a simple kind of crappy door. Robert did think it'd be neat to have a sort of Zen-styled apartment. So I think that's what I'm going to go with, but I think that works fine for the front door. Let's see how odd this looks. I think it's fine. I mean, it's slightly, I guess, dodgy looking, but it's good to have things that look a little bit different and that aren't completely perfect. So I like it. I actually like it. I do want to get a look at how it looks when we look at the back of this like this. It's a little bit busy, but I mean, it's gonna be. There's a lot going on. You've got different shops. They have different things going on in the back of them. I think it's fine. So I'm going to move around front and put some stuff out in the front of this shop before moving inside. I do want to get another one of these sandwich board signs. So I'll have it over on this side as well. I think it'd also be nice to have some book racks out in front of here. And that's really going to be about it that I do. There's not really much to do. Do we have any of these with books? Okay, we don't, oddly enough. Is there another one? Okay, so this... Ooh, this one has a book on it. Well, that works, so it probably is going to get a different kind of sandwich board out here anyway. Okay, so we got that one. We will... you know, let's keep it a brighter color. Yeah, we'll keep things bright. Okay, so let's get the smaller book display. Oh, here it is. This is what I wanted. So I'm just going to have one of these out here. And let's go with the same kind of lighter wood. And I think that's, yeah, that's it. We'll keep it simple and have just that outside there. And I did mention that I was going to change up the awning that's here so they weren't all the same. So let me get on that. Okay, we can have this type. And what color? What did I... Actually, I think I used that one. Oh, no, I didn't use that one down there. Well, I like... There's not really... I got the pink. There's not a lot of different colors for this that go. And I mean, I've done blue and green a lot, so I probably shouldn't do green. And that's the same kind of color scheme that the one next to it has. So I'm going to go with the white and black one. And try to line this up. Okay, that's about right. It's probably not completely perfect, but it's tough to get it perfect. Let's see if we can scooch this back a little bit more. I think I got the lights underneath there, so that's good. That's it for the front of the shop. So now I'm going to work on the layout, like figuring out how everything's going to be arranged in here. Let me get the basement in too. So it's going to go underneath both of these shops. And I'm really looking forward to furnishing that area. I think it's going to be fun. Let's just check that it went in there. Alright, we're all good there. First thing I should probably figure out is how people are going to get in there. So I did think it would be really cool to have that hidden bookshelf door maybe right here. And then you walk in and then the staircase is running along this wall. I think that's kind of the best way to do it. It is going to come up pretty close onto this door, but I'll make sure that they can use that. I do need to unlock it, use the unlocking cheat, so that is, what was it? BB dot, ignore, longest cheat ever. Gameplay, I always screw this up. Gameplay unlocks entitlement. I think that's it. Sweet, got on the first try. Normally I don't get on the first try, like I screw up one letter somewhere and then I have to go through it again. Sweet, we got the doors unlocked. So we have a couple of them. I think this is, there we go, that's the bookshelf side. Not sure what would fit best in the store. Probably this one. Yeah, that one. It is a bit close up on that. You know, it probably doesn't need to come that far forward. We could probably... I think we can just move it with the door on it. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we'll move it back here. And then I think you can just walk in and out of the staircase right there. So we're going to need to go about 3 back. And then let's get the staircase in. I think it'd be cool to use the industrial get to work one. I think in the black. Nice, that fits in. Okay, let's get a look at how that is. I think it looks pretty neat. Maybe the dark... I don't know, I'll figure that out a little bit better once I get more into this. I'm not going to have a staircase going upstairs in here because there doesn't really need to be a staircase going up into the apartment. So what I was thinking as far as the layout goes was that the register could be in the very back here. Like another... Just gonna borrow these counters to kind of get the idea laid out here. So have it go across like this much, and then there's this door case back here, and so I'm just gonna just walk back and go through it. I think that'd be pretty cool. So it's sort of tucked back in there. And yeah, that's what I imagine for the layout here. Let's just slap the register on this. As with before, this might change. I want to see how it looks in the back here with nothing there, though. Maybe I'll just stick the door back in. Yeah, I'll do that. Where was it? It was here. Yeah, it could just be an employees only door, like people don't really need to go back through it. I do also need to figure out where to put a bathroom in, because there should be a bathroom here. How would I look if I did a 2x2 like this? Because, I mean, I will have bathrooms downstairs, but then I want it to be a hidden place. Like a secret place that not everyone knows about. So I don't know that I really want to have the bathroom in there, but then it looks a bit closed off. with the bathroom right here. I could also do a 1x3 bathroom type thing like what I tried to do over in the other store. That might be the better option because it did look pretty closed off. Yeah, it did look pretty closed off before when I just had it sticking out too wide. Or like, you know, sticking out this far. So I'll just leave it as that. As far as the door goes, let's get this one in here. So that'll be a very cozy small bathroom. And I think this amount of space is fine. There really doesn't need to be a whole lot in here for the bookstore. It's just going to be bookshelves. I could even take this out and do this because I was just thinking there needs to be bookshelves along here. So that way I can have the counters like this, and then the bookshelf will nicely fit in along here. I'm not sure what to put in the front displays here, so let me know what you think should go in here. I mean, I could just have books, but oh, I could actually put in those because I do want it to be like a comic book and anime kind of a store too. So I could have some of those figurines like the My Sim dolls in here, or some other stuff. Like, let me know what you think should go in the front here. Alright, now I'm going to move upstairs to figure out how to lay out this. So I think I don't know if I'm going to have this be a studio apartment or a one-bedroom apartment. There might not really be enough room for it to be a one-bedroom. Oh, I could probably do that. I could have so this is 5 wide. I could have it be like 4x5 bedroom and a 2x3 bathroom. That's like the minimum size you need to have a decent full bath. Okay, that really doesn't leave a whole lot of space. Okay, so the front door, okay, bedroom door could be here. Another option is I could take this in like this and then push this into the bedroom area a bit. So again, more interesting shape than just having this be square. So then you could have the door here, bed, would not quite fit. It could be a bed against the wall. I think this works. Yeah, we'll leave it as that. Let's get some doors. I could also just convert it into a studio. But I did like the idea of having a one-bedroom apartment. Okay, so what we can do is we can have a small kitchen, maybe like a little table out here. Okay, and as far as living room space, maybe I could cram something in here. Yeah, I'll figure something else out, or I could have this be the living room area, like a couch, TV, that kind of a thing, and then just have a kitchen that runs along this wall, and then just a table with a single chair on it right in here. That's another way I could lay that out, so I think we're good on this. Even though this apartment's very small, I'm going to make it look pretty nice. Okay, yeah, so that's the layout for that. I could also do some laying out down here in this basement area. Like I said before, I wanted to try to have a kind of like a land center area. So maybe I could have that over in this corner. We can have some diagonal glass doors. And then some glass windows so you can look in and see what's going on. I think that's good size for that. Let's get some lights down here, and then I think it'd be fun to use the windows and doors from Spa Day with the tinted ones. I'm gonna change these lights. This is just temporarily so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, let's get the double wide. It has a logo on it, unfortunately. Oh, well, we can pretend it's not a logo for a spa, like it's a logo for something else. And what color? Maybe the black tint. I think the black tint would be cool. Or the blue's cool too. I can change it later on once I see how everything else is going to turn out. I think I'll leave it as blue for the time being. And where are those glass windows? Here they are. Okay, that doesn't appear to be exactly the same color. Yeah, that doesn't. Oh, okay, that's it. Then what is... Interesting, they don't look exactly the same. Well, maybe in that case I'll just go with the black. That's unfortunate that the coloring doesn't look exactly the same. Okay, let's get a light, a temporary light in here. I could just keep it simple and use this light. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I'll just stick one there for the time being. I'll better flush this out in future parts. And also figure out where to put the bar at. Maybe I'll cover up this. They just put a wall going all down this. And then have the bar run along here in this area. I also do want to fit in some bathrooms down here. And there could be a nice big dance, like some tables and chairs, a nice big dance floor, some of those cube tables that came with luxury party stuff. I think it'd be pretty fun to furnish. Actually, should I even fit in... I don't know if I should even bother with fitting in bathrooms. I could just do some smaller ones. So, I could do this, like have these so they're the same size. We'll get rid of those, and I can also try out the new doors that came with Spa Day, the different bathroom doors. Are these see-through? Oh, no, they're not. They looked almost like they were see-through at first. Are they? I think these doors might be see-through. Let's figure this out. Oh, they are! That's not very private. Oh well. They're Sims. Why would you make bathroom doors that are see-through, though? That makes no sense. Oh, let's go with some sleek black doors. Yeah, that looks nice. You get a little bit more. I think you get a little bit more. Not really. You can still see on there. But yeah, that's about it for the laying out of things that I'm going to do in this part. Sorry that this part has mostly been just me doing the layouts of the different areas and talking about my thoughts for them rather than actually building and working on a whole lot. What I would like to do quickly before wrapping up this part is furnish this area back here. So let's put in a kind of like a concrete pad right outside this door. Where is it? Where's the concrete? I want the one that has yeah, this one. So we can just have it out to there. I think in an air conditioning unit on it. I think that was somewhere up here in the... Yeah, let's just add this one. It's a little bit big, but it works. Is that the one I picked? Oh, I think... Okay, that's the same one. Yeah, so we can just have that shoved in under the stairs here. I think that'd be a nice touch for it. Let's see what other colors. Okay, we don't have any other colors. We don't have any other colors for that one either. I think also some trash bins would be perfect for back here. So we're gonna have a couple of those. So this isn't exactly the nicest backyard area to have. Okay, we'll go with that. Let's also get some lighting. So we'll just add it the same way. That looks good to me. I think some gardening boxes out here would be nice for whoever lives upstairs for that tenant. Okay, so we can place a couple of these. And let's scoot that one in a little bit closer. And we can also have, I don't want to make this whole area concrete. I want to have some grass. So we can have let's use a smaller one. And we can have a subtle stone path going over here to the gate and also to the stairs. And maybe a bush on the corner here too. I think that could look nice. Make things look a little bit nicer back here. Trying to make these stones look a little bit less faded. And I do want to erase these ones over here. Let's get that one. I think that's good for the path. Let's pick out some kind of shrub to put in here. How about the... Ooh, that could look lovely. We could have the outdoor tree one here with some other stuff around it. Okay, not that one again. Let's go with this one. And perhaps a rock. And now we just need a little bit of dirt to go around it. Okay, and did any of it get out here? Okay, good. It's all kept in there. Okay, so I think that looks like a decent backyard area for there. Can't really do a whole lot more with the space. Let's just throw in one of these for some decoration. And I also want to do the same thing that I did over here with moving the lamps up into the fence so we get a little bit of extra light back there. So just, I do still have the move objects cheat on, so I'm just tapping 9 to raise this up like this. And we also have to get it on the other side, so rotate a little bit so it looks like it's straight. Oh, okay, there we go. I think that's right. Is that? Yeah, that looks good to me. Although maybe lowering it, yeah, let's lower it once. Okay, so that's about it for that little backyard area in here. I mean, I could add some more plants in here. Actually, yeah, let's just do it. Let's put some more in here. Let's make it look a little bit more lush and filled out. Actually, let's do it different. Let's add in... Not that. Let's go with this. And then another rock, but a slightly different kind of a rock. And add in the dirt. Okay, that is our backyard. And I do want to see, before ending things, I do want to see how it looks with everything up. I think it looks pretty nice. One quick thing that I want to do is get rid of this one and just replace it with this one because it does look a little bit odd having that one there. Yeah, I think that looks better. This is all I'm going to do in this part. As always, let me know what your thoughts are. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!